So if you don't know, my name is Brotha Bel. I put out information every week helping student athletes to be the very best they can be, both in their sport and out. So make sure you tune in, subscribe to this channel. If you need individual help, then go to hooplaude.com and book a session to talk to me one-on-one. But if you just need some general help, make sure you go through my catalog. I've been doing this ever since 2016. I know I got some videos for me. Need some comments about some things you want to see in the future. The first thing, the first myth, the lie, the misconception that I'm about to debunk. I'm about to tell you that it's a lie. Your roommate's gonna be your best friend. Your roommate's gonna be the best man at your wedding. Your roommate's gonna be this, your roommate's gonna be that. It's a lie, man. It's a lie. It could happen, but I don't want you to walk in there with the mentality that it is a guarantee, because if that's the case, you're gonna be disappointed. Because more often times than not, your roommate is just that, just a roommate. That's it. Just a person you sleep with in different beds. That's it. So don't go in there with a mentality. I know you saw it in the movies and, oh, it's going to be this and listen to me. The standard is all the way up here. You need to bring that thing down to at least eye level, okay? At least eye level. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to him. Because he or her. The reason why they're so upset with their roommate, 9 times out of 10, is because this classic line. There's 2 classic lines that people use. Man, that's common sense. Common sense ain't common. Okay? And it depends on who's viewing it, number one. And then the second one is, well, this is how I was raised. Well, Joker, I wasn't raised in the same household as you. Why you hold me to what you was raised to? That ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, how I was raised, we cleaned up after each other. I don't clean up after myself. I leave skid marks in the toilet. I pee on the toilet seat. My mom normally clean it up. That ain't me, player. These are things you got to deal with as far as roommates are concerned, realizing that people aren't just like you. That's fine. Again, like I said in my previous video, I think this is good because it gets you working with people that are not like you and working towards a common goal. That's going to be an asset as far as in the workforce once you graduate college. And too often times, people get these roommates and they have these lofty dreams of, we're going to be best friends forever. Or they're going to be the best man at my wedding or my bridesmaid. And then they find out they're not. And the first thing they do is they want to move because they're uncomfortable. Let me move somewhere else. Someone is going to be just like me. You're hurting yourself when you do that. Don't get me wrong. If it's a toxic environment, that's something different. Toxic. That depends on the person, but a lot of this stuff ain't toxic. You're just uncomfortable. A lot of people, I'm not pointing at you. My second myth or misconception, feeling that being respectful and standing up for yourself can't coexist. It can. You can be respectful and you can be an advocate for yourself. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna look out for you like you gonna look out for you. Nobody. I don't care. Oh, we've been friends forever and I don't care about that. No one is gonna look out for you like you're gonna look out for you. What I wanna challenge you to do is to remove this mentality in your head that just because someone's an adult that you gotta go with what they say. They know better. Bullcrap. This is your process. You got to have some ownership on this, okay? My thing is, you can do both. Be respectful. There's no reason for you to be cussing people out. Be respectful. But own this thing, because this coach, you may not even know this coach 5 years from now. This coach may transfer today. Then what? Make this stuff make sense. Whether it be your finances, your doggone meal plan, your dorm fee, all that stuff. You got to make sure it makes sense to you. And you need to talk to people over and over again about it. Don't feel like you're a nuisance. That's a freaking job. That's their job. Let them do their job, okay? But be respectful. And I think a lot of times people go along to get along, like they just go with the flow because they think that's the nice thing to do, and they don't really understand it. But they just, oh, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to make waves. Make waves. On the basketball court, you feel like you deserving of having a little bit more money in your scholarship? Listen, it's not bad for you to speak up for yourself in the right setting. You ain't gonna say this in front of the whole team. Listen, coach, in front of all your teammates, you need to give me more money. Like, that's not what you want to do, right? But one-on-one, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna be professional, you're gonna be professional. I'm gonna speak up for myself. I'm gonna make my case and we're gonna go from there. These are traits you need to have. These are traits, and I know it's tough. I know it's tough because a lot of you are 18, 19 years old and there's people you're talking to are older than you. My thing is, I want you to start working on this muscle now, because when you get out of school, If you can't speak up for yourself, if you can't advocate for yourself, if you can't communicate in a way that's not aggressive, that's not demeaning, talking down to people, if you can't do that, let me tell you something. You're gonna be the last person promoted. Third, now this one grinds my gears. So let me start by saying this. I love all my coaches. Not just one, not just the ones that gave me playing time. Because I was the person that failed in 6th grade, in the 8th grade, special education classes. They tried to dope me up on Ritalin, told me I wasn't gonna graduate high school, and I messed around and got a master's on that behind, right? And the coaches were the only ones that cut through all that. So coaches have a special place in my heart, forevermore, forevermore. I don't want anybody feel like I'm bashing on coaches. I love coaches, love coaches. Wouldn't be who I am right now if I wasn't a coach. They are not your father figure. Cut that mess out. I know it sells books and commercials and movies and magazines and all that bullcrap. Oh, coaches care about me. Listen. It's much like the roommate situation. Is it possible that your roommate can be your bridesmaid or your groomsman? Absolutely. It could happen. It could happen. Why can't it happen? It could happen. Could your coach be a father figure? Absolutely, it could happen. Why can't it happen? It can happen. It happens to people. My thing is, I don't want you to go in there with the mentality that it is going to happen. I don't want you to put that much pressure on. I keep telling y'all this. It is a business transaction. You dig? It's a business transaction, my guy. You have something desirable you come to the table with. He has something desirable he comes to the table with. Y'all meet in the middle. Y'all make a deal. Y'all make an agreement. If you didn't have something that he wanted or she wanted, then you wouldn't be at the table. Your coach probably wouldn't even talk to you. There's just not a room enough to be father figures. Coaches are incentivized to win. Don't get mad at the coach. That's what they're incentivized to do, is to win. All this other foo-foo stuff is foo-foo stuff. It's nice to have. They're not need to haves. Okay? Your coach can be a father figure for you and lose all his freaking games and have to uproot and find another job and uproot his family. My fourth fallacy, myth, lie that you need to get out of your system is this: the college experience. Now, what does that mean? When people say the college experience, they're talking about what they seen off TV. They think that because the college experience has a lot to do with sex, has a lot to do with alcohol, has a lot to do with substance abuse, skipping classes, getting arrested, like that's the college experience. Man, I need to have the college experience. It's a lie, my G. It's a lie. Ain't no such thing as no college experience across the board. The college experience is what you make it. You don't have to have multiple sexual partners. You don't have to be drinking and getting high and all that stuff. If you choose to do that, then you choose to do it. You blame it on yourself. Because what I found out about the college experience is they don't talk about the people that's dependent on alcohol afterwards. They don't talk about people that's ruined opportunities that got felonies in college because they did X, Y, and Z when they were under the influence. They don't talk about that in the movies. That's not important, right? So I'm not demonizing people that want to smoke or want to drink and want to have multiple sex partners or want to skip classes or want to get arrested. I'm not demonizing those people. Do what you want to do. It's your life. You're an adult now. You're in college. You're an adult. But what I don't want you to do is feel like there's a pressure for you to do it because it's been glamorized. That's the college experience. My college experience may be lame to some of you. It may be lame, but I don't care because I enjoyed it. My college experience didn't have a drop to do with alcohol. Not even a drop. I did a lot of fishing. I did a lot of cleaning fish. I did a lot of playing video games. I did a lot of getting extra shots up in the gym. You ever seen Legion of Nerds? If you haven't seen Legion of Nerds, I want you to Google it, man. Google LARPs. Google LARPing. You never heard of this. I need to put something up so you can see what LARPing is. I was scared when I first saw that. I was like, what is these grown behind? What are they doing in here? It's not me trying to bash them, but what I'm saying is they found their community. So who am I to walk in there and say, man, LARPing is stupid. What y'all should be doing is getting on these binge drinking and trying to get up on these honeys. That's what y'all should be doing. Forget that LARPing. Put them swords down, dude. There's women over here, man. There's some breezes in the back. We got some alcohol. We got some liquor. Come on, man. Like, this is the college experience. I would look foolish. It's dumb. Let them live their own college experience. They're having a good time. Let them do their thing. And I think that more people should talk like that rather than this college experience and then they're pressured on doing stuff that they normally wouldn't do. Don't feel pressure. It's a lie. They tell you that stuff to sell tickets, to glamorize. It's bullcrap, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it unless you want to do it. If you want to do it, then you want to do it, but that's on you. Don't try to say, well, everyone's doing it. Everyone's not doing that bullcrap. For me, it's bullcrap. Maybe it's Sunday dinner for you. You think it's amazing. Okay? We'll see how long you last, but you think it's amazing. Yeah, just don't feel pressure. That's all I'm saying. Don't feel pressure. So that's my last tip. So as always, whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom or out, graduate. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.
Laude.